Hello viewers, welcome to another episode of Nature and Your Health. Today, I want to talk about prostate enlargement and urinary problems. The prostate is a male organ. It is situated beneath the urinary bladder and the urethra. And at birth, every male child has a prostate. By the age of 20 years, reports medically says that the prostate would have been formulated in every male child. So a male child is born today, of course with a prostate, but by the time that male child reaches up to about 20 years old, the prostate already would have been formulated. And therefore, naturally, every male child grows well, advances well, but medical analysts have become concerned about the fact that the prostate is one male organ that, by over 85%, can bring a lot of trouble to that male child when he advances in age. That's why today when we talk about prostate enlargement, you talk about infection, prostate enlargement is not really a challenge that younger male face. It's a challenge male within the advancing age they normally experience. The prostate itself by itself is like a groundnut seed. When a male child is born, it is as small as a seed of a groundnut. But by that developmental stage, when the prostate would have been developed, the size is as big as that of a walnut. It has grown. So, due to aging and a whole lot of other things, so by that an advanced age, the prostate, which would have been growing, can begin to affect the urine. Once it enlarges, it puts pressure on the urinary bladder and the urethra. What it leads to is difficult urination, excess urination, inability to completely empty the bladder. When all these symptoms are neglected, a lot of things will begin to also to come up in the prostate, and that's what we call prostatitis. Prostatitis are infections that surrounds the whole of the urethra, the urinary bladder, and which is always caused and drawn as a result of overtime negligence of the prostate condition. Prostatitis can begin to come up. What is prostatitis? They are just infections that surround the prostate, and they can cause a lot of inflammation. Then, it is also important that I mention, what is called PSA. PSA is called prostate-specific antigen. For every man, within the advanced age, every man has a range, 0 to 4. Anything that is going higher than what is supposed to be range, maybe a man can say, I have 10, I have about 15, 12. Anything that begins to advance higher than what is supposed to be the normal prostate-specific antigen for every man will automatically lead to cancer. That's why most men who come to me and said, my PSA is 100, my PSA is 50. For every medical person whom you told that the PSA is 1,000, medical directions and guidelines may not allow the doctor to tell the old man that what he's already experiencing is prostate cancer. But by the volume which has been indicated by the man's report that the PSA is already above 100, 200, 300, the doctor already knows that this may have resulted to prostate cancer. But you may just say, okay, go and do a biopsy. A biopsy after PSA, every medical person will know from the range of what the PSA is, whether the prostate is cancerous or not. But anything biopsy means that shows out of all these boxes that show definitely that the prostate is already cancerous. So what you need to do urgently, once you are within the age of 40 years and above, and you begin to experience difficult urination, urine retention, waking up several times in the night to urinate, be very conscious of the fact that this may have been as a result of a prostate condition that is coming up. You need to do prostate scan quickly. Then another thing, once you confirm all that, and even for preventive purposes, we have a formula we call PROSTALYN HERBAL. PROSTALYN HERBAL is an amazing product. What does a producer of a product need to say about a product? He will say good things about it. But I'm telling you, if you take up PROSTALYN HERBAL, whether even as we talk now, your father cannot pass out urine, or the urine is already blocked, or maybe he's on a catheter, a urinary aid, place him on this product. I tell you, it will open up the urinary system. You'll be able to pass out urine because it will have impact on the enlarged prostate. and have impact on the urinary bladder, thereby helping the man to pass out urine naturally. I am not just talking for talking sake. These are based on testimonies we have had over time. PROSTALYN HERBAL is effective. Even to reduce the PSA, that's what you need. Call us today. Call me on the numbers that are rolling on the screen. Reach out to us today through the addresses that are displayed. I can assure you, if there are prostate conditions, either by your uncle or by any other person, it may not be you, but reach out to an uncle or somebody who is related to your uncle or your dad who is already having these challenges. Thank you very much for listening.